Okay guys, here's part 2 to the video. I just want to take a look at some things, clarify some of the issues you may be having. Um, so once you export your project from the render queue, you can go ahead and close the render queue by clicking the X, and you can go ahead and create a new composition to begin the workflow again. So again, I'll just close that up and I'll go up to composition, new composition. I'll call this one Gatorade commercial. Okay, and I'll make sure that it's NTSC DV widescreen. Duration is 10 seconds. Looking good. I'll click OK. I now have that comp loaded. Again, you're going to go through the process of grabbing the type tool, typing in the text that you want. Okay, I'll go ahead and hit my selection tool, and then I'll go ahead and format that text however I want to. I want you guys to have some fun formatting the text with different colors and things of that nature, okay? But don't get too overboard. Also, make sure that when you bring this text into Premiere Pro and you place it on video track 2, it doesn't interfere with, or you can see it. Make sure you can see it against the background, okay? There I have it, you guys. There's my text. I'll go ahead and do a couple things. Effects, layer, new, solid. Again, I'll leave that at its settings. I'll call it bar. Make sure that it's the comp size. Click OK. And again, I can just take this, smush it down, move it into position. I'll grab the end of it and scale it in. Again, if you guys are having some issues with grabbing the ends of the bar, then you may have to zoom in. I'm hitting spacebar drag, and now you can see those little handles a little bit better. You can take them and adjust them accordingly. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking real good. If you ever double click something, be careful. You actually jumped into the layers panel. To get out of the layers panel, simply click the X, and then you're back inside of the composition panel, okay? If you ever double click a composition, then you're going to open up that composition in the timeline. That gives you access to its. Remember to click the active composition, and now we're back. Okay, to add the text, I'll take a look at, again, the effects and presets panel. I'll select this, make sure my playhead is at the beginning of the timeline. I'll go ahead and add another effect. Go to the effects and presets. If you don't see this, window, effects and presets. Okay. And I'll go to my animation presets, presets folder, and there's text. Again, when something comes on screen, you probably want it to be fade in. So I'm just going to simply use animate in. And I'll have this center spiral. Let's see what that is. I'll drag and drop it. I'll play it with my spacebar to preview that. That's cool. Doesn't matter, huh? It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we got that center spiral looking good. I'll go ahead and animate the bar right there. So I'll select that bar. I'll press P for position. I'll move it off screen by scrubbing the X value. Notice where my playhead is at, right after the text animates. I'll go ahead and click the stopwatch for position, move a few frames in time, and then I'll move that bar back on screen. So now look what happens. The bar is actually off screen while everything is animating. And then once it's done animating, the bar zips on screen. If you want to animate this stuff to zip off screen, you can. But for now, this is pretty cool, you guys. Excellent. I think I'll move those two keyframes back in time to right after that text stops. I'll select these two keyframes and drag them back. Excellent. So right after that text animates, my bar zips on screen. Okay, Control S to save. The composition active. Composition. Add to render queue. I can select the Power 106 and simply delete it. And now I'm focusing on the Gatorade commercial. Remember to click lossless. Make sure that RGB plus alpha is active. Click OK. And I'll click the Gatorade commercial name and save it to my lower thirds folder. Excellent. I'll hit the render button and After Effects will create that movie for me. Okay, you guys, so it looks like that's going to do it. When you're done, do the same process again. Create the new composition inside of this same project. Add the text, add the bar, have some fun with the text colors, some fun with the colors of your bar, and then create the effects. Repetition is the key for this. I need at least 10. So I want you guys to repeat so that you can solidify these concepts, okay? Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, write them down. There's the music to our ears, right? I'll go ahead and take a look at Bridge, navigate to my desktop. And I'll go ahead and take a look at the lower thirds. Let me just go ahead and minimize After Effects. I should have a folder called Lower Thirds. And I can select the lower thirds. And I should be able to preview them in my little preview window over here. So I'll select Gatorade Commercial. It's taking a while to generate that preview, but you guys get the idea of what's happening. It should be working for you. Okay, that's cool. If you want, you can double click that to open it up. It should open up and you guys can take a look at your lower thirds. Bring them into Premiere Pro, add them to the still image, and have some fun, you guys. We're going to be taking a look at keyframing last. I want to leave that last so that we can really get this keyframing concept under our belt. I also want to take a look at working with some effects in Premiere Pro and creating titles. So that's going to do it. Thanks for watching.